Welcome to part 3 of circulation and respiration, where we will discuss animal respiration. A respiratory system consists of organs that facilitate the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood and outside environment. Many different forms of respiratory systems exist throughout the animal kingdom. Animals that don't have lungs have respiratory surfaces for gas exchange, and those respiratory surfaces may vary greatly. Regardless of the form, the surface must have a thin layer of cells, must stay moist, and have a large surface area. Examples of respiratory surfaces include the skin of worms, frogs, and salamanders, or even the gills of a fish. This is why organisms like worms and frogs are wet to the touch. Their skin is a respiratory surface. If they dry out, they risk suffocation and desiccation. Land-dwelling animals that do not live in constantly moist environments have respiratory surfaces enfolded into the body with only a small opening to the outside. This small opening is to prevent water loss. This adaptation allows for only the respiratory surface to be moist, which is inside the body, as opposed to the whole body needing to stay moist. We find two major types of these infolded respiratory systems in dry land animals: tracheal systems and lungs. Tracheal systems are found in insects. They are a network of branching tubes that run throughout the body. Gas exchange with body cells occurs via direct diffusion. There is no need for capillaries. Lungs are the second type of infolded respiratory surface found in land animals. Lungs are localized organs with a moist epithelium, meaning that they are moist on the inside. Lung moisture is a delicate balance, since if the lungs are too dry, oxygen and carbon dioxide cannot diffuse across the capillaries into and out of the bloodstream. However, if there is too much moisture, pneumonia develops, and oxygen isn't able to access the lung capillaries. So, with a perfectly moist epithelium, gas exchange occurs over that epithelium and then is carried throughout the body via the circulatory system. In this aspect, the circulatory system and respiratory system work in concert with one another. Because lungs are such a localized organ, the circulatory system is necessary to efficiently transport oxygen throughout the body. Organisms, such as terrestrial vertebrates, have lungs, and interestingly enough, spiders and slugs do also. This concludes part 3 of circulation and respiration. Now I refer you to part 4, the final installment, covering the human respiratory system.